Hello everyone and welcome back. Now that we finished creating the second light rig for our cloud scene, we're going to start looking at separating them into separate different passes and then combining them together in comp. And I did a high-res render of the latest light rig that we just created, and this is the difference between the one we created and the previous one. So we have the point light from the right and the point light for the blue with the blue color from the left, and then the sunlight, and we also used the sky dome for that. The only difference the only thing I changed compared to this one is the rotation of the sunlight, and this is the new rotation. Let me hide the other one so we're not confused. This is the new rotation and this is the one before. That's the only difference. I have rotated it down so we have more shadows coming from the light, and this is very close to the one I have here, to this one, and this one is very close to this one, except the color for the sun and sky dome. So we can get very close to this by just changing the sunlight and the sky dome, and I will leave that to you guys to work on. And this is a high-res render, and if you notice, it is switching between the first lighting condition and the second lighting condition. Cool, so let's continue with separating the different passes, and we have the cloud bed atmo, the full scene atmo, and then the both instancing, the cloud bed and the top cloud instancing. So I'm gonna go to the object level and I'm gonna copy this into a text editor just to have it as a reference. The different names, let me show that. So I have these four names here, and I'm gonna move that to the right, and I'm gonna start with the cloud bed. We'll start from the bottom up. So cloud bed, and in this one we want to include everything cloud bed instancing, except we want to only include the cloud bed instancing and matte, and everything else as matte. And for the EXR, we're gonna use $hip /out new and then we're gonna put $os .exr, and this will resolve to cloud bed. And then we're gonna do cloud bed atmo, and for this one we want to include the cloud bed atmo and have everything else as matte. And then we want the create one for the top cloud, so we want the, let me fix this as well. So we want the top cloud on, and then everything else. And then the last one is the atmo. So we'll call this full atmo. And we want that to be on, but everything else is matte. So I'm gonna use low res settings, but just for faster rendering, but you guys probably need to increase that to a high res. For these renders that I'm showing, I did not do any passes because I was not planning on comping anything. I was happy with this result, so I left it as is, but I want to show you how you would do it in production. And I've showed before how to use different render settings, sampling for different passes. In this case, it's all volumetric, and we don't have any different lighting interaction between the different elements in the scene, so we're gonna leave that leave the same render settings. So I'm gonna pause here, render these guys, and come back and comp them, and that should be the last video for our fourth chapter. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.